In this session, let us look at IoT in a nutshell. Why is it important to understand IoT? And what are the important things to know while trying to understand IoT? Very clearly, IoT is going to be a big industry in itself. Pundits say that it is going to be a $50 billion industry by 2020. And you surely do not want to miss riding this industry. It makes IoT a very important technology to know, understand, and not just to understand, but to openly embrace and accept IoT as a reality of our digital future. Why should we pay attention to IoT? What is it for us in understanding IoT in greater depths? As we have pointed out before, business models are changing. If you understand IoT, you will be able to think about new business models for the same industries. More innovation in how you can take your business to the consumers. New technologies are emerging. There is augmented reality, there is virtual reality, there is 3D printing, there is machine learning. All these technologies are working with IoT. The solutions of tomorrow are not going to be IoT specific. All technologies are going to be working together to create an impact. Understanding IoT is very, very critical because sensors are going to do all the data generation. When we speak of IoT, there are a lot of new services and applications that are being developed. We spoke about the Coke vending machine, or we spoke about the Nike application. More of such applications are going to come to the market because of sensors. We need to understand how the service industry is changing. More and more products will be offered as a service. More and more processes will be offered as a service. Data will be offered as a service. Very important to understand the role of IoT in the next generation of service industry. In the IT world, especially in the captive IT companies or in IT services companies, IoT is right now fueling the next growth. Every company, big or small, has a budget for IoT solutions. Very important to understand IoT because there is investment that is waiting to be made. And finally, when IoT is ready, there will be a new set of jobs that will get created. Jobs to do with sensors, jobs to deal with the cloud, jobs related to analytics, jobs related to the mobile. All these new set of jobs will get created. And if you have your understanding of IoT grounded, you will be able to capitalize on the new set of digital jobs. If you're dealing with IoT solutions, there are some skills which are very, very important. According to me, there are 3 such skills without which you should not think of embarking on an IoT journey. The first and the foremost skill is that you need to be very good with programming and software. At the end of the day, IoT is about writing a piece of code to make the real world better. Your skills with programming are very, very essential. 2, you need to be very creative. We spoke about how the entire business model or the revenue model was changed because of a few sensors. Unless you can think out of the box, you will not be making a big impact on the industry or on the business. IoT allows you the freedom to think wild. You need to have it in you to be creative and think wild. The third and by far the most important skill for IoT is the domain knowledge. You need to know your subject well. If you're building an IoT solution for the air conditioner, you need to understand the mechanism of the air conditioner. You cannot just build something and insert it into the air conditioner because you have worked or created a masterpiece. Unless your understanding of the air conditioner is perfect, you cannot think about inserting something into the air conditioner. With the air conditioner, if you do something, you might blow up the air conditioner, which is still okay. But imagine if you were writing code or an IoT solution for a cow or for a dog. Would you just create an IoT piece and insert it into the cow or insert it into the dog? That would be disastrous. So, knowing your domain before attempting to build an IoT solution is very, very important. I will repeat the 3 skills that you need. You definitely need to be a good programmer with good computing and software skills. You need to be creative to think out of the box. And you need to have domain knowledge to try and do something with related to IoT. Finally, to end this session and this section is a one-liner on IoT that I had coined back in 2015. IoT, according to me, is where the fields of computer science and electronics have beautifully merged into one of the most notable technological advances in the form of Internet of Things. Thank you.